Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Monday, September 28, 2009, and today we're reading in 1 Chronicles Chapter 26. And as always, I encourage you first to read the chapter through for yourself, see what you get from it, email us, we'll put it on the blog. But this chapter is talking about the porters and the different people who have assignments, even taking care of the treasuries within the temple or tabernacle. But what stood out to me was it described a certain group of men or sons that were, says, mighty men of valor. And it reminded me, we actually, when I was younger in church, we had, I believe it was like a men's conference, and it was entitled Men of Valor. But, you know, if you look up the word valor, valor means like a boldness or determination, something like courage. And you have to understand first that it's when it says mighty men of valor, it's not being redundant, because being mighty and being strong physically is different than being a man of valor, because that valor part more speaks to the integrity or the character of that man or the person, whatever. This message is probably more tailored towards my sons, to you boys. So, but you know, girls, you can get something from this too as well. But so it's not being redundant when you have mighty and valor, because they're actually two different attributes. And like I said, you can have people who are strong physically, but then mentally or their character is not that strong. They're not bold to do something. And I think that's what we kind of need to focus on, not just you know, being, you know, physically strong, but that boldness, that determination, that courage. And I believe that boldness and courage is maybe to even do something that not everyone else is doing. You don't want to just blend in with what everyone else is doing, be average, be standard. It takes a boldness, it takes strength, it takes courage, and I'm talking about real strength, which is this valor, to actually do something that no one else is doing. Stand up for what you believe in, even though everyone else may be doing something different or just going along with what everything else is, you know, how everything else is going. It takes a boldness to be able to stand out and do something different, not just, you know, like I said, blend in. So that's really what I was thinking about as I read this chapter. Just that mighty men of valor. It's not the redundancy of it. It's really two different things. So we need to just be conscious of that. Remember that we want to have that character, the character of valor, of boldness, of determination. And as I'm speaking, I'm thinking even about, you know, different athletes that you may see on TV, and I've heard different stories, you know, from them giving interviews. There can be people, you know, who are professional athletes, and they're going against other professional athletes, and these other athletes may have more gifts, physical gifts in them, but mentally, one athlete may excel over the other one, even if he's, you know, his physical gifts are inferior. That athlete can excel over the other one because they have the mind or the right mindset to be able to do better. So that's what I'm saying. When you have the strength, the physical strength, that's not all there is to it. You can have the mental edge, which can actually get you to accomplish that much more. So we really need to kind of focus on that, the valor part, like I said, the boldness, the determination, to stand up for what you believe in, to do things out of the ordinary, not to just go ahead with what everyone else is doing. And you can get even that much further than someone who may have, you know, more physical gifts than you do. So that's it. There was kind of a lot. You can, you know, kind of piece it together for yourself. But that was an important lesson, I believe, especially for you boys to remember as you get older and you start hanging around with different people, that there's a boldness and determination that it takes for you to stand out amongst other people. I remember even growing up, and I'm going to end after this one, but growing up, and I had my friends around me, and they were all doing whatever they were doing, and I always kind of did something, whatever I wanted to do, not necessarily what they were doing, and they recognized that, and they, you know, sometimes I might appear to be the oddball, but they actually respected that about me. And then even as we're older, as we're you know, at the age we are now, a lot of them, most of them will look up to me and, you know, realize that because certain things were different from me from before is why I actually turned out a little bit different from them, and actually have maybe even accomplished certain things different from they've accomplished. So like I said, it takes some boldness, takes some determination, but you'll see rewards of it as you mature, as you grow, and as you develop. So With that, that's today's Lesson for Life. Pray yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.